Hey, how's it going, all you amazing people? Welcome back. I'm Landon, and this is where I make the news a whole lot more interesting for you. But first, in my last video, I asked all of you, what is something you would change with the world? And this is what you all said right over here. Today's comment question of the day is, where do you see yourselves in 15 years? Well, for a couple of Manatee County in Florida, they see themselves just getting out of prison. And this is because 20-year-old Alyssa Alves and her 40-year-old boyfriend Jose could be facing 15 years behind bars. And also, they're going to be added to the sex offenders registry for life. And this is all because they were having sex on a Florida beach in public. And they were in front of children. A couple picked up their camera and videotaped it. Several families also witnessed the act, including a 3-year-old child. Prosecutors are saying they're asking for the maximum sentence for Jose because he previously spent 15 years in prison for cocaine trafficking. His girlfriend, on the other hand, might get off a little bit easier. A sentencing hearing is not announced yet, but if it was up to you, what should happen to both of them? Okay, moving on to a pretty big fail epic moment during the Price is Right game show on TV. Danielle Perez from Los Angeles appeared on the show. She was so excited to be there. She was a contestant in a wheelchair after she had an accident back in 2004 where she lost her legs. Well, now she's on the show, and Danielle won the round and she got called up to win something. She had the chance to win a treadmill. I mean, is this real life right now? Isn't this the worst prize to give to someone who's in a wheelchair? Danielle took it to Twitter to say this: when you win a treadmill on national TV, but you have no feet. Okay, from there we move on to something pretty scary, and it's a social experiment that was filmed and uploaded onto YouTube. A random man with his dog in his arms go up to women in the park, and he asked them, do you have kids here? And when they said yes, he said, do you think your child would talk to me if I walked up to them, or do you think they'll come running back to you? All the parents said, ha ha ha, they would probably come running back to me. So he goes up to the young kids in the playground and he says, isn't this a very cute dog? And they all said yes. And then he said, do you want to see more? All of the kids agreed. They grabbed his hands and they walked off. It was so shocking how easily this random man was able to get any kid that he wanted to go anywhere he wanted. The mothers were horrified. At the end of the social experiment, he said that there's 700 children abducted a day, which leads to 250,000 children being kidnapped a year. Are your kids safe? I mean, this video was very alarming. Okay, so this next story is about a mother who got surrounded by police. And this is after a stranger called 911 because it looked like the child that the mother was with was being abused. This is her son, RJ. Valeria, the mother, has never abused him. He actually suffers from an ultra-rare skin disease called Netherton syndrome. It leaves his skin looking burnt and scaly. I mean, it's a really good thing that people are calling the cops if someone looks like they're being abused, but this must get so annoying for this mother because I'm sure this happens quite often. So Abercrombie and Fitch have decided to stop using shirtless models in stores while promising it will diversify its overly sexy image. And they're talking about super skinny, tall, muscular people that stand at the doorways of their stores. You know who I'm talking about, those people who intimidate you. You're like, wow, I don't look like them, I'm not going in. For me, I think this is bad for business when you're only accepting certain people into your clothing store. Back in 2006, there was a $40 million settlement after they were faced with numerous discrimination lawsuits. Managers were told to ensure the models on the floor were the cream of the crop, meaning the tallest, the thinnest, the fittest, and the whitest. There's racism in here. And it's so crazy how we all live in 2015 and you have these mega companies discriminating people. Well, there you guys have it. That's all your news stories for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you guys all in my next video tomorrow. So what do you guys think of today's video? If you guys want to read more of any of the stories I've talked about, click the links down below. Also, the two videos over here are my previous videos for you guys to watch. Okay, bye.